Now, it's raining on the Camino. Sometimes it's a little cold. Or even a little colder. And you need something to sit outside the albergue in the evening. But do you need all this? Whenever somebody asks me, what's the weather like when you're on the Camino? I say, yes. You know, there's this famous pilgrim poem on a wall, I think it's Najera, don't quote me, saying, polvo, barro, sol e lluvia. That's a Camino de Santiago. Dust, mud, sun and rain. That's the Camino de Santiago. And cold. And hail. And thunderstorm. On the Camino, no matter what season you walk, you can have everything. And even if you walk in the season between April and October, you can have temperatures from 5 degrees to 40 degrees. Centigrade, of course. We're in the real world. Get a life. Now I repeat myself, but on my very first Camino, I started with heavy rain, thunderstorm, freezing cold. One day. And after that, 4 weeks of sunshine. Was hilarious. On my second Camino, exactly opposite. 2 days of massive sunshine and then almost 4 weeks of permanent rain. Was the same time of the year. And even if it's around 30 degrees during the day, could mean that you start your day walking at a 5 degrees Celsius. Because don't forget, most of the time you are at an altitude of about 800 to 1000 meters, all of the time. It's getting cold at night. And the year when I was walking with Freddy, when we arrived at Fromista, it was that cold that the albergue lit up a fireplace to warm up the pilgrims. It was ridiculous. Now, does that implicate that you have to take particular clothings for all kind of weather? You can. But do you have to? Now, when you start your trip to Saint-Jean at about 20, 25 degrees sunny weather, it's easy. But when you start in cold weather, maybe rain, you get easily trapped. Now, let's say you start your trip to Saint-Jean in shitty weather. And you arrive at France with beautiful 25 degrees and sunshine. Means all the clothes that you wore for your trip, rain jacket, your hoodie, don't know what else, you now have to put into your backpack. And it's not a matter of weight. made of plastic. It's not heavyweight, but takes a lot of space. I remember I was once walking with soft shell jacket, hoodie. I loved it very much. Very comfy, black, inside orange. Nice looking. I used it only 2 days. And after that, was too warm. I had to put it in my backpack. Took a huge portion of space of my backpack. And after some days, I was so annoyed of always taking it out and putting it back in, and I left it at the albergue for someone who might need it. Now I don't tell you what you have to take with you on the Camino de Santiago, because I don't care. But I tell you what I take with me. First of all, most important, everything is made out of plastic. The only 2 items that I take with me that are made out of cotton are 2 t-shirts. One for roaming the environment and one for going to sleep. Everything else is plastic. Because plastic, easy to clean, dries very fast. That's important, because especially when you wash your clothes on your own and you put them on the line for drying and it gets cold over the night or rainy or foggy, you start your day with wet clothes. You don't want that. Now, apart from these 2 cotton shirts, I take with me 4 hiking shirts, a light long sleeve shirt, because I'm stupid and on every Camino I catch a sunburn. My merino hoodie and a rain jacket and rain pants. Very important, because when short-term raining, let's say 5 minutes, 30 minutes, not big of a deal, it dries very fast. But if it's raining for several hours, it's not very comfy to walk with wet pants sticking on your legs. You don't want that. So rain jacket, rain pants. That's it. Now let's say when I start in perfect conditions, let's say 20, 25 degrees, sunny, I walk with my zipped off pants and a hiking shirt. Now when it's a little colder in the morning, I put on my merino hoodie. If it's even colder, I put under my merino hoodie another shirt or maybe a third one. And it's very windy, you can put on your rain jacket. If water doesn't get through, wind doesn't either. And so you walk, how they say, by onion principle. Several thin layers keep you warmer than a few warm, thick layers. So after all, you don't need, let's say, soft shell jacket or a down jacket or 2 or 3 hoodies. You don't need that. You can take them, sure. But if you don't use them, you have to carry them in your backpack. Nobody wants that. And as I always mention, you're not in the wilderness. If you think you're lacking something and you need something else, go to the next shop and buy it. It's easy, it's Spain. You're in Europe. Your goal should always be take with you as few as possible, but as much as necessary. And then, when you're very lightweight on the Camino, stick to someone who's carrying a big backpack. When I was walking with my friend Tilo, I was with my 40 liters backpack. Tilo had a 65 liters backpack. I asked him, "What do you carry with you?" And he said, "Everything I need." And it was true. Whenever I asked Tilo for something like pair of scissors, Band-Aid, disinfection spray, chainsaw, barbecue, Tilo had it in his backpack. It's amazing. So, stick to someone who carries a lot of stuff with him. This being said, see you next time. Buen Camino. Oh, and by the way, do not forget your sunglasses, your buff, and your base cap.